There's a lot of people that don't understand how to email, maybe don't know how to build rapport or relationships inside the email. Usually when people talk about email, they talk about sending their opportunity. It's always about buy, 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 buy. That's all you're thinking about is selling your product in emails. But you can also build a relationship inside of emails as well as on the phone, as well as messaging on whatever social site you choose. There's a lot of different methods, and all I'm going to do is share today is about the email marketing aspect of it, because you can build a relationship through emails. And when someone wants to speak to you, and if you have made your emails correctly with signature, with your phone number, a way for them to reach you, and the people that you know that want success as bad as you want it, they're going to contact you. That's how me and Ann Moses met. That's how me and Burdell met. That's how me and Sand met. I mean, I never called these people, right? We end up conversating with each other through the email. Email first, after the email, then we called each other and started speaking to each other. So don't think that email marketing is not going to be, it's a very powerful aspect in business. Even online today, these major superstores, they have a newsletter of some sort. They have a way for them to communicate with you. A lot of these shopping stores, Amazon, doesn't matter what company it is, they have a newsletter. So when you sign up, they ask if they can send you emails. You hit yes. Next you know, you're receiving new products and new features for that month or week or whatever that may be. There's different methods of the way people market to someone. They usually do it once a week, monthly. It all depends on you and your business and the way you set up your autoresponder or the way you send out your emails list. You don't need an autoresponder to send out emails. I mean, you can communicate with everyone once a week if that's what you choose. Well, anyways, I'm going to give you some quick lessons here on what to, when you're writing your email, well, how to write it, what you should put, the content that you should put in that email, and then, you know, how to follow up with these prospects, especially the hot leads coming in. When someone immediately signs up for your opportunity through your capture page, you should immediately send an email out, welcome them in, and tell them who you are and how they can communicate with you. Whether it be a phone number, Skype, the way you prefer. If you don't have a phone number, you can have a Google number. Those are free. Look up Google phone number. You can get one of those. Those are absolutely free. You can make your number. So if you have an area code that you prefer, you can choose that, ladies and gentlemen. You don't have to go ahead and just pick a different state. You can. It depends on you. You can pick Rhode Island, Washington. It does not matter. That area code, you can use that Google number for your business. You can have that inside the email as well as a profile picture of you. That way they can see who they're speaking to within that email, and then a signature, just to show your name, And then when they see that email, they're gonna know who it's from. They're gonna know how to communicate with you. They're more likely to buy from you. Well, anyways, here's an email lesson. Number one is give people a reason to open up your emails. If all you do is sell, then people latch onto this pretty damn quickly. Even if they don't unsubscribe in the first place, they are highly unlikely to open your emails because they know that each time you're trying to sell them something. Give people a reason to open what you send. Of course, you need to sell from time to time, but also provide good content and people can actually use. Make people look forward to receiving your emails. You want people to see your name and think, hey, I must open this. That's because it's from such in such a body, and I will know and benefit from reading it. It's absolutely true. If you keep selling, I mean, you know and I know as a network marketer or marketer, our emails are out there. Someone's subscribing to our capture pages, and the majority of them do it just to get our emails, just to get our emails so they can sell back to us as well. But at the same time, you know and I know there's tons of people that are sending you emails, and all they do is sell you something. How likely are you to click on that and buy from them? I can guarantee you almost, I would say 99% of you on this call don't buy from people like that. Because you know and I know that's not the way to build. All they do is sell. So that's not going to help you or benefit you in any way. You might buy something if you see a software of some sort, Like I have certain people that I open their email all the time. They always sell, 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 but I know what they're selling. So for me, it's like a way for me to get a new software that comes out that I can possibly use for my business. That's the only people that I open my emails, certain emails anyway. You might know these people, you see them all the time, you read their emails, and you know all they do is sell, sell, sell. So keep that in mind. Think about your subject line. Your subject line is very, very powerful. That's the first thing someone sees before they even see the email body. Your email subject line is crucial in your quest to get more subscribers to open up your emails. It really helps if you can either make people curious about the content or if you can convey the point of your email within the subject line. Both tactics can be effective. It depends on your target market, the style, and the type of email you are sending. I like to make sure that the subject line is relevant to and related to the actual content. You don't want to say a content you sell, hey, open up this email, you're going to get these beautiful vehicles, check out these beautiful vehicles, and the next you know, inside the body, you're talking about marketing. You know, that doesn't make any sense. You know, your subject line has to be about the content you're writing in the email body. If so your subject line is, hey, we have a free email marketing system, check it out, absolutely free, 100%. And then they click on the email body, and then you start talking about the email marketing. So maybe a video along with text showing them how to use the email marketing business. Then that's relevant to what your subject line is. That's very crucial when you're writing emails. And consider the time. Sending emails on certain days and times yield much better results than others. Again, it all depends on your target audience and where they live. When will your subscribers be at their computers? Try different times and test to see which times works best for you. A lot of people take the opinion that Tuesday is a good day. However, I have always found it pretty poor and the competition is massive. Find out what works for you and don't forget time differences. If you live in the UK, but most of your subscribers are in Australia, for example, then don't hit them when they will be, when they're all going to bed. That's not a great time to send emails out. So there's always a specific time that you should test anyway, because we know as marketers online, when we send out our emails, we don't know what these time zones these people live in. So eventually you're thinking, oh, they're going to read the email once they wake up. They'll probably get it in their inbox. You know, sometimes you send it while they're sleeping. If it's an urgent email and you want them to open it right away, is a little method that I use. If they put a phone number in their email or in the capture page, they have an area code. You can take that area code, look it up. You're going to know right then and there what time zone they are actually in. And if you do so, you'll be like, okay, great. I can send them the email. Morning will be 8 a.m. for me, but for them it's 12 o'clock afternoon. That's 12 o'clock noontime. That's when they are just waking up. That's the best time to send an email to them. You're going to be able. This is just a little trick that I use. Is just look up the area code where they're from. If they're from the UK, it's usually about 6 to 7 hours difference. If they're from India, it's usually around 11 hours difference, maybe 10, 11 hours difference, and then so and so. So, I mean, you have to definitely figure that part out and, do your research. You'll probably know when you speak to these people in an email, but randomly, if you don't want to do all that, you can just send the email and hopefully they'll open it up, when they wake up. And again, they don't think just because you send an email out that they're going to open up that email is being opened up, and not necessarily being opened up. It could take 7 tries for you to send the email out, and eventually they might open it, depending if it's going into their inbox. The great thing about Opportunity Launch is that these people if they're verified, they're most likely going to get their email into their inbox. That's because once you verify that you are an actual subscriber for the email list, then they're most likely going to receive that. So you should have no issues for them receiving your emails. And my next topic is list building. I've made a video of this on YouTube, but I do want to cover it again today because not everybody knows my channel or know who I am. So I want to go ahead and show you exactly here the tips, methods of how to send and receive emails. I'm going to go ahead and talk about list building. In this presentation, you'll be learning how to email, when to email, and the content to email. I'm going to start with this one here, beginning with the basics. An autoresponder is a software that allows you to preload email messages and it will be sent out automatically at specified times. A hands-free way to make money with your list, an autoresponder can also send out live email notices to your entire list. An autoresponder is a way of communicating with people automatically. That's just another method that some companies use. Opportunity Launch, I mean, we're going to have an auto marketing system, but not necessarily you have to use it that way. You can actually start building relationships just sending out emails and communicating with people either on the phone or email. Again, it is going to be your choice, ladies and gentlemen. And the truth about list building, an autoresponder needs to be packed with good content. You need to have enticing lead magnet offers. You know, a mini sales letter, a lead magnet page, maybe your capture page of some sort, you know, the one that explains the free marketing, email marketing system or the free marketing system that we offer. That's a great lead magnet. That's what gets people in the door, ladies and gentlemen. A steady flow of targeted traffic to your lead magnet page. So you have to obviously advertise your page on social media and emails, whatever way you can. If no one's looking at your content, most likely you're not getting any leads, you're not getting any signups. Don't just use Facebook and think that you're going to get a ton of people to look at your opportunity and wondering why you're not getting any leads. You got to use every social media program that's out there, platform. I don't care if it's Instagram. Instagram is all about pictures. Well, guess what? You can put a picture with a link. If the picture captures their eye, they're going to click on the link. There's ways you can do so. Pinterest is another picture link program. I mean, but I got a ton of followers on Pinterest, and I rarely use it. I have an automated system software that I use that when I hit one button, it goes to 4 different social sites. So that's the way for me to do it. That way I can be active on all social media, not just Facebook. There's different methods and different ways to do that, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just giving you some example. If you want people to see your capture pages, your lead capture pages, the ones we have with Opportunity Launch, you have to get it in front of them any way you can. Beginning with the basics, a single or confirmed opt-in. Again, a single opt-in, as soon as someone enters their email and clicks submit, they are on your list. This is the same option with Opportunity Launch. We have a confirmed opt-in. You'll know that when you go in your back office and you go to Friends on the actual link. If you go to Friends, excuse me one second. Dashboard, if you click on My Friend and you look to the right-hand side, I might have to log in again. Okay, here we go. And you're going to see if they're verified or not. See, these 2 people are not verified. The email was sent for Opportunity Launch to them saying, hey, you know, you subscribed for the capture page, but you weren't verified. That right there tells you they may not be able to receive emails from us because they didn't verify their accounts. So if you don't get any emails, what I would do is, you know, take their emails, copy them, and send them an email within Gmail, you know, to let them know, hey, you have not verified your account yet with the Opportunity Launch. Just giving, you know, just following up. If you don't follow up, they're not going to know. And if they're not going to know, you're never going to be able to get these people to look at what you have to offer. A confirmed opt-in, when they click on a submit, they get an email asking them to confirm their intent. That's the same instance what we use for Opportunity Launch. When you first signed up, Opportunity Launch sent you an email, and then it said, hey, you have to confirm your opt-in, and you click the button. That's like a double opt-in, they call it. Beginning with the basics, a single opt-in list allows you to build a list more quickly. A single opt-in list may cause more spam complaints. A confirmed opt-in list gives proof that the subscriber chose to be on your list. Most marketers use both types depending on the need. Depending on the need, a lot of marketers, affiliate marketers, use single opt-ins because they're always selling something. They don't want you to have to confirm your email to sell you something, because you're going to have to take time out of your day to click on the email, sign up, and then click on another email saying that yes, you are confirmed. And a lot of affiliate marketers, people that use ClickBank or JVZoo, they don't like to use confirmed opt-ins because they can make more sales, and their sales are based on numbers. They send their actual product to 1 million to 2 million subscribers of someone else's list. So that's the reason why they use single opt-in rather than confirmed opt-in. Is that way they can sell more product, because again, they're looking at the numbers. They send out 1 million to 1 million people, 10% buy that, they still make $100,000. So again, we in Opportunity Launch are starting to build our list. Everyone here, if you've gotten a lead, you're starting to build your list. You're going to see that email in your back office. You got to talk to these people. If you don't talk to them, Opportunity Launch is not going to send them random emails. Opportunity Launch doesn't brand themselves. They brand you. So you have to take the time out of your day to send them an email. If you're not sending them an email, they're not getting anything. Just keep that in mind, ladies and gentlemen. Your confirmation page. Thank your subscriber for joining your list. Encourage them to go to their inbox right away to get the download link for a free gift. Provide a link to a related product, paid product. A confirmation page, when someone's finished signing up for the link, there is an option for upgraded members. They hit the funnel. We have like a funnel on our capture page. When you make a capture page with Opportunity Launch, you're going to be able to send them to a confirmed opt-in page. They say registration successful, and then you're going to be able to add another video in there, or maybe you're going to be able to add, let me see here, let me give you a quick sample of exactly what I mean. Once you create a capture page, I'm just going to select this one just so you can see exactly what I mean. Many of you already know this, so just bear with me. Some people do not know. We might have a new caller, a new person on this webinar. We want to make sure they understand. So when you make your capture page name and then you put the background URL and then the video, there's going to be an after registration form. So when you click on after registration form, you can either add a video or you can add a picture and some words here. Let me give you an example. I'm going to just put hello and welcome, okay? And then I'm going to hit preview after registration. So when I click after registration, so once they're done being captured, this is what's going to happen. See how it says hello and welcome here? So you're going to be able to either talk to them this way, maybe add a picture with the clickable picture link. Maybe they'll be sent to your opportunity, whatever that may be. So if you have another opportunity, but you use an Opportunity Launch to build it, guess what? Add a picture maybe of a compensation plan, maybe a video of your compensation plan, something in that nature. But again, this is like a confirmation saying, hey, welcome. You can welcome them in right here if you'd like to. Hey, welcome for this phenomenal platform, free email marketing system. Use this to stop, bringing in unlimited leads to your program. You can welcome. This is all built. Opportunity Launch is built with this for you. Again, you can do this as an upgraded member when you make these capture pages yourself, ladies and gentlemen. Just be aware of that. Let me get back to where I was. Thank your subscriber for joining your list. Encourage them to go to the inbox right away, get the download for your free gift or whatever, or product, and provide a link to the related product. Oh, there we go. Super glue your subscribers to every email. So when you send an email, don't make it about garbage. I mean, some people send emails and they just say, hey, we made $1 million in this group, blah, blah, blah. You should join right now, right now. That's not going to sell nobody. You know what I mean? How many people you know and I know are sending those type of emails today? I mean, how many emails like that have you opened? How many of those emails have you signed up for? You have to think about that. If you don't think about it, if that was you, what would you do? Then your emails are not going to be effective. You've chosen your autoresponder and are getting it set up. Next, you need to load your autoresponder with messages. How many emails should you load up? Experts say for each prospect, about 7 to 12 points of exposure with their brand before they are comfortable enough to buy something. Meaning, you might have to send 7 to 12 emails for just one particular prospect. If they want to get in touch with you, they will, as long as you have something there for them to communicate with you. You can even have them reply to your email. Say, hey, reply to this email. You have to give them a call for action. Let them know that they can call you. Put your number real huge. Call me here, blah, blah, blah. Let them know that you're available. Once they know that, they feel comfortable, like, hey, this person actually wants to speak. He'll let me call him? Really? Let me talk to him? He's going to give me a walkthrough. If you want, send them a walkthrough video or tell them, hey, contact me. I'll walk you through the process of Opportunity Launch to sign up. etc. You want to send good content inside your email, something that they're going to say, hey, there's value in this. Let me give you a quick tip. If you don't know how to find content, look it up online on Google. Very easy to find good article. Go to Ezine's article. Find something on marketing, email marketing. You'll find a lot of good articles there. You're going to be able to send some great content. You don't have to write everything yourself. I mean, it's already out there. You just got to take the time out of your day to go and find that stuff, ladies and gentlemen. And at the same time, you want to make sure that you can actually take webinar videos, the ones that SAN is posting inside of a Team 30K team build page. Get in there. If you see the video and it's great, a great video, you love the content that we shared that day, well, guess what? There's a link to that YouTube video. Take that video, send it to your prospect. Say, hey, you missed the webinar last night. It was a fantastic webinar. We learned about this and this and that. That's exciting. They can be like, hey, I did miss the webinar. What did they share? They're going to click on the video. They might watch it, and they might not watch it, but guess what? You're sending them valuable content. And guess what? You didn't have to make the video. You didn't have to write the video. And guess what? In that email, you're going to have a capture page link for the webinar. Build a capture page webinar link. Many of you have already done that. There's an actual capture page with the webinar in the back for. Once they sign up for that capture page, then guess what? You can forward them to the registration successful page. Say, hey, here's the video for the training, or hey, here's the picture. Click on the picture to be sent to the registration page for the free webinar. There's a lot of different methods you can communicate, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't always have to be about selling. Just keep that in mind. Don't assume that your prospects are getting exposed to your business through social media, blogs, or anything else. I just explained this earlier. Load your autoresponder with at least 7 to 12 emails. So again, if you have an autoresponder for another program or any program, again, you want to load it with at least 7 to 12 emails. If they're not listening to any emails you sent, if you sent 30 emails, most likely they don't even care. They're not bothering about your emails. I mean, again, you are sifting. In a way, we are sifting through our list. Not everybody's list is going to be dramatic. Not everybody's list is going to be huge. We're all working on building our list. Those top marketers today have been building their list for 20 to 30 years. Keep that in mind. If you're just starting out and you're starting to build your list, this is a great platform to do so. Opportunity Launch is a great platform because you're giving something of value. In turn, you're building a list, which in turn you can keep that list and save that list. I would save it in a Google Sheet, you know, because it's going to have their name, email, and just copy the whole thing, paste it in Google Sheet. Guess what? Now you have an actual list building at the same time, as well as inside Opportunity Launch. You want to stop building that, and that list is going to just get bigger and bigger and bigger as people keep coming in and signing up for your free lead system. We have a phenomenal free lead system. There's a lot of free lead systems out there that don't have what we have to offer. Some of them, they already have the emails built, but it's built for their brand. See, a lot of these free leads programs say, hey, we'll give you a free leads program. Yeah, but guess what? Every other email is being sent to your sponsor and not to you. I'm telling you, there's so many different tricks and trades. If you know these, I'm sure you guys seen these type of free leads programs. And guess what they say? Oh, sign up for this free lead program, but you can't add any messages to the autoresponder. We'll do all the emailing. Of course they're going to do all the emailing. You know why? Because they're marketing their products to them. And if you're not a paid member, guess what? They're going to get the sales from it, not you. That's the difference between Opportunity Launch Opportunity Launch email marketing system and the free leads program. We don't say, hey, you can tell me today, right now, how many emails you received from Opportunity Launch saying, hey, have you become an upgraded member? None of you have seen that, unless it's from your sponsor. Because Opportunity Launch doesn't try to sell you anything. I mean, the fact of it is, this is one of the best free lead systems out there. If you're coming in just as a free member, you're getting capture pages. You may not be able to make them yourself, but you can request for it to be made. That right there alone is fantastic. How many other companies do that for you? How many other capture pages can you actually make? They're all generic, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't look at the other free lead systems, their pages are generic, meaning you can only add text. You're not going to be able to add a picture. that you want for a specific opportunity or product. You may want to make a capture page about puppies. You may own a puppy grooming store of some sort. Well, Opportunity Launch, hey, you can make that. You just got to find the right photo, and you can add whatever content you want within the subject line, the headline and the subject line. I mean, it's entirely up to you, ladies and gentlemen. This is the power of this free lead system compared to other companies as well. The emails, just to get these subscribers. If you're starting to get a list over 1,000, you're getting charged more money. 2,000 people, guess what? Here's another $15 a month you have to pay. But these people may not be buying from you, and you may not be making a ton of money out the gate. But you keep having to dish out money with these other programs. Aweber, GetResponse, yeah, they're top-notch email marketing systems. But they've been on for a while. They're professional. They got all these sales pages, but in turn, you have to pay for that as well. How much money do you got to keep coming out of your pocket just for you to sell your product? And they don't have a free lead system. They got 30 days free, but after that, you can't use it no more. Does that make any sense? I mean, you're just trying to get you off the ground floor. You're trying to get your feet dirty, your hands dirty. You're trying to make a living, but they keep nickel and diming you. I know, because I have one of those professional email marketing systems, and I use it today. But I'm making sales. That's why I keep it. But that being said, Opportunity Launch, they're not nickel and diming nobody. They're giving you a platform absolutely free of charge, and that's the truth. It's absolutely free of charge. You know, and I know, when you first signed up, you were skeptical. You're like, well, let me check it out. And you might not have really figured everything out, but you're like, it's okay. You might not, but you got to contact your sponsor too. Take the initiative. Call somebody. Say, hey, I just signed up. You're my sponsor. Any way I can use the system? What's the best methods to use it? Reach out. Don't think that you know it all. You may not. I mean, I reached out to San myself. I said, San, hey, how do I do this with this system? How do I do that? What's the best way of doing this? Oh, you got to get the webinars. You know what? Okay, great. I'll be on the webinars. Next, we started joint ventures webinars. I mean, because it started to help out. I'm seeing the difference myself. I mean, we all learn something every single day, ladies and gentlemen, and just keep that in mind. I don't want to get off the subject. I always do this. My apologies. But anyway, don't assume that prospects are getting exposed to your business through social media, blogs, or anything else. Load your autoresponder with at least 7 to 12 emails. Or if, again, like until the auto marketing system is available, send out your emails manually yourself. Send out 7 to 12. I would say once a week, just to be. You don't want to send out too many at a time. It's going to be spammy, and people are going to be, oh, what are you sending out now? Just communicate with them. If they want to communicate with you, they'll reach out to you. Trust me when I tell you, if they really, truly want to speak or learn something about the business, they're going to reach out. They're going to try to make these webinars. And again, when you're sending them emails, you're going to send them some great stuff. So if you're on these webinars, you're learning something new. If it's recorded, send them that, etc. Ladies and gentlemen. Evergreen content. Don't include anything that dates your content. Avoid mentioning upcoming events. Now, this is a love or hate here. This is more for, I want to say, for affiliate, like people that sell for ClickBank. This is what this means here. So please, when I say don't include anything with a date your content, that can, again, love or hate. And avoid mentioning upcoming events like webinars. You want to let them know about the webinars. You want to let them know if you have a specific event, or again. So please disregard that particular phrase there. Avoid references to new things. Avoid talking about anything that might provide clues as to when it was written. What that means is you don't want to send outdated content. So if something says, like, you might have learned something new today, but it was written in 1999, and then it has a date on it, and you send it to them, they can be like, wow, this person sending me stuff from 1999. That's what they mean by outdated content. You might want to rewrite it, maybe it's put your own date, etc. So I mean, just because you've learned something now doesn't mean it wasn't taught, a decade ago, ladies and gentlemen. Again, we all learning something new. Just keep that in mind. A good subject line. Create subject lines that present a benefit and or arouse curiosity. Again, this is all more so for affiliate marketers, like weight loss tips. the #1 way to lose weight fast. Keep testing for best results possible. If you're trying to build a relationship, I like to call it the handshake method. When you introduce yourself to someone live in person, you shake their hand, you say, hey, my name is Ramon Escalera, blah, blah, blah. You want to mention the subject line. I just wanted you to know, and then period, period, period. And then what happens when they open up the emails, it sounds like you're greeting yourself to them. You know, it's almost like a handshake. And then they're going to open up and read the subject line. And then you're going to welcome them in to Opportunity Launch. Say, hey, welcome. Just want you to know I'm here. If you need any help, any assistance with anything. We had a phenomenal training yesterday. It was recorded by Sam Warren, Mona Sclera, Harvey Fox, whoever it was on that webinar. And then, hey, I just wanted you to share this with you. This great content. You may have learned something new. You might already know about this, but you might not. We have fabulous everyday training webinars. You may learn something new. A lot of great members are being there. You should just get on. It's a phenomenal thing. Hey, get inside. Start getting unlimited subscriber leads, etc. Period. Call me anytime. Period. Picture. Boom. There you go. Something like that. That's definitely works all the time because you're giving them a value. You're welcoming yourself. You're greeting yourself, greeting them. Mentioning who you are, etc. Something simple. It's not weight loss tips. Again, that's if you're selling again. So keep that in mind. Disregard that particular part there. Be sure the name in the form fields matches your usual branding. People will open emails when they recognize who it's from. Put your most recognizable name in the form field. You may have a particular business that you really want to grow. Right now, you're currently trying to grow a business inside of Opportunity Launch. You may have a website already built. I know this gentleman that's with us, I think his name is Michael. He has his own website. He showed me his blog. I think it's a fantastic, phenomenal blog. You know, he may want to add an image to his blog or his website. And that image he can add to the emails as well because he's branding himself. Opportunity Launch doesn't stop you from doing that, ladies and gentlemen. They let you brand. If you have a photo of your website and you want to start branding your website, by all means. That's what the email marketing system was built for you to add whatever content you would like, as long as obviously you want to just send great content. Stop building yourself, your brand. Stop building you. Opportunity Launch doesn't tell you to put the Opportunity Launch logo in there. When you get an email, it just says Opportunity Launch 2015, just letting you know that you're receiving an email from them. So when you receive the email, the content that's there is your content, not Opportunity Launch, ladies and gentlemen. Promote paid products. Your job is to help subscribers find a solution. So you want to urge your subscribers. Your subscribers may have a problem getting leads. Many of us always have issues getting leads. I don't care. When you first started out in the business, you always had a difficult time getting leads. We all had a particular difficult time in our lifetime trying to get leads. We've learned through trial and error, and we've learned through years, maybe even, and still to today, many of us are learning. You know, so you want to send something that's going to help your subscriber. Why should they open up your email? And if they open up the email, what should they expect? You want to train your list to expect that from you. What he means by that is you got to be continuous with the great content that you're giving. Don't just say, hey, we have a phenomenal program, it's great, here's some training, and then the next day you're selling something. You know what I mean? And then the next day you're selling something again. You can't. If you do that, it's going to mess up your actual. It's going to mess up your actual email marketing system. It's going to weigh the way you email, the way you build a relationship. It's going to mess that up. So you got to be consistent. If you're going to give good content, give it 4 emails in a row. At least 4 to 5 emails in a row. Give nothing but value. Why? Because the next email they're going to say, hey, I want to open the next email because I've known what they're coming. They're going to give me something good. And next you know, you're saying, hey, just wanted to let you know Opportunity Launch does have a compensation plan. If you're using Opportunity Launch to sell, if you want to make money, like I tell everybody, if you're using the system and there's money to be made and you're continually going to use it, the people that you bring in are going to upgrade. I'm not saying all of them, but they're going to upgrade. So you want to position yourself, etc. Something like that. I mean, and then just let them know, hey, there's money. And then the next email, you will send them some other great content. I mean, you're always going to have great content. You're going to have 3 different recordings. I mean, if these these webinars are always recorded, and if they're going to be added in the Team 30K bill, use them. Use them to send out. I mean, you don't always have to do all the training yourself. I mean, we're giving you this phenomenal platform. People pay for what you're getting today. Let me give you a quick mention. Everybody knows, many of us anyway, knows Ray Hidgen. He's a top marketer. He gives all this training and all these tips and everything. What do you think he got all this from? From his mentors. You know, and now he's selling all that stuff. So you sign up for his system, but he's paying. You have to pay for that. Opportunity Launch doesn't charge you a penny. I mean, your job is to help subscribers find a solution. You want to train your list to expect that from you. If you set the expectations up front and then give your readers what they expect, everyone will be happy. Give them what they expect. If they're expecting something of great value, they're going to open it and they're going to read it. And then you're going to have your picture. You're going to have your logo. They're going to be, hey, I'm opening that email. I know who it's from. So generally, you want to do that, ladies and gentlemen. Create good content. If everything you send is high quality, people will be excited to keep opening your emails. Send good tips and articles. Make sure you're recommending good products and services. If you're selling Opportunity Launch, you want to let them know about the products, the email marketing system, the tools that are coming. I mean, we have a bunch of tools coming, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't see them now, they will be there. The blogging system is going to be phenomenal when that comes out. I've looked at the blogging system. If you haven't looked at it yet, go to opportunitylaunch.net. Take a look at the actual webinar, what it looks like. That webinar, when it's up and running, it's going to be, I mean, I cannot tell you. It's already SEO optimized, so you're going to be able to add content on there. Once you reach that level, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to have your own blog, pretty much, and you're going to be able to add content on there. It's going to be fantastic. Many of us don't know how to blog. Guess what? Marcus has an answer, ladies and gentlemen. If you're not a great writer, don't know how to write, he has a product that's inside the paid area. When you become an upgraded member, you're going to have access to that. And he's going to have you're going to be able to go to a eZine article or some place like that, and you're going to be able to spin or rewrite the whole article and make it original for yourself. You're going to be able to add that content on there. So when someone on Google is searching for that content, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? They're going to your website. They're going to your blog, and they're going to click on it. And then your capture page is going to be there along with that content, with your name, your logo. Fantastic. Anyways, let me keep it going. Create short emails. People are not interested in reading long emails. If you want to send a long email, write a teaser with a link to your blog. Follow traffic to your blog gives you more opportunities to make sales. This is fantastic. This is exactly what I was just speaking about just now. This tells you right here. You don't want to create emails that are, I'm sure you received these emails where it looks like it's a novel. It's just a novel with a bunch of links. How many times have you read every single word in that email? I can guarantee you maybe 90% of you don't even read those long emails. You just kind of skim through it, get to the link, click it, see what it's about, if you're even interested in it. So create short emails. What I mean by short, I don't mean by just one sentence. You know, it could be a paragraph, you know, with a video, or paragraphs with a picture, you know, stuff like that. And you got to create something that's going to intrigue them. They're going to want to, hey, you know, let them know why should they click on that email. Why should they click on your link? You know, you say, hey, I found the answer to how to get unlimited leads. I found the answer how to get unlimited leads. I said, you may not believe me, but if you click the link below, absolutely free of charge, zero out of pocket, you're going to love this video. That right there creates excitement. I mean, once you read that, you think, oh, I don't got to pay for nothing. I don't got to put out a credit card. And all I got to do is click on the video, and when you click the video, guess what pops up? That's your capture page with Marcus speaking about the free lead system, the free, you know, marketing system, the opportunity launch lead system, the free lead system, excuse me. And it's going to say, hey, you get your social builder, you get this, you get this. I mean, you don't got to do the selling, ladies and gentlemen. The content is already there for you to give away. You just got to want to give it away. You just got to point them in the right direction. These are the type of emails you want to create. You want to create them where they're going to want to open it. And everybody loves a free system, marketing system. I don't care who they are, whatever business they're in. If you already an upgraded member, you can create emails for a particular person. If you know someone sells products, right? Matter of fact, let me give you an example. Yesterday, a guy from Twitter sent me some information about his website, and I looked on his website, and he sells beats. He's a DJ, so he sells beats. But I looked on his whole website. I didn't see an email a way for him to capture his customers, his leads, or anything. I said, I got a solution for that. And so I sent him an email back. I said, you know what? I have an answer to his problem. I said, he has a great website, a decent website, but he doesn't have a way to capture his actual customers or leads. So he should give away, or he should have this capture page as a link. Here it is right here. I created it yesterday. So I created this for him so he can capture his customer base. This is everything that you see here was written on his website. I'm just waiting for the picture to be loaded up. It says, "We go hard on them beats." That's the name of his website. It says, "Today's deals on exclusive beats are $20, whatever it writes." And look what I put here. I put this myself, newsletter below. So he can capture his fan base, his customers. Once they sign up, fill out all of this, I added even a funnel to it. So when they get funneled to the next page, there's a picture of his website. And when they click on it, guess where they're going? To his website. So not only has he captured his lead, his new customer, maybe someone that wants to sign up for his newsletter, now he's going to be able to send them emails communicating on his actual business. So if he has a new beat of some sort, maybe a new deal, he's going to be able to send that to them through the email marketing system for absolutely free. That's powerful. Look how beautiful this capture page looks. He was a DJ. Obviously, so's a DJ playing music. Again, we go hard. I mean, this is what you can do with Opportunity Launch, ladies and gentlemen. Find another program that you can do this with like this for absolutely free. Or if you request a capture page, you can still get this capture page. You just have to request it and give this away to DJ. How many DJs do you know would love a capture page like this in an email marketing system to use it with? You know, this is the way for them to communicate with their customers, their leads, etc. It's a phenomenal system. I was just giving you an example there, ladies and gentlemen, of that gentleman that wrote that. But again, keep your emails short. Don't make them huge. And you want traffic to go to the blog. Once you have the blog, it's going to be fantastic because now you're going to be able to send people to your blog where you're going to be able to have that great content. That's me promoting my website. But now I also wanted to share a method, a way to send email. If you have a list now, let's just say you have a list of 100 people maybe. You have a list maybe of 1,000 people. I'm not talking about inside Opportunity Launch. I'm talking about outside Opportunity Launch. Like you've been building a list and you have a list for a while now. How have you been sending emails to them? Have you been using Gmail? And if you've been using Gmail, how have you been sending your emails through Gmail? Well, I found a method and a way to do it. It's absolutely free of charge. There is a paid upgrade for this Gmail where you can send emails out. It's only $24 for the entire year, and you can send, instead of sending 100 out, you can send 400 emails out. It's called, I talked about this the other day, it's called Mail Merge, and you use Google Sheets to send out these emails. So if you want to stop billing, get people to Opportunity Launch, you want to send the list, the certain email that you have written, and what you is have it in your inbox, in your drafts. You want it in your drafts. Drafts is where you want to keep your greatest emails that you have swiped and that you have changed it up to and made it your own. You want to keep them and save them here in your drafts. This is a great tool at your disposal. Make sure you keep it here. That way you can send them out whenever you feel like it to your prospects. Or your team. If you have a new member that just signed up for Opportunity Launch, until the automated marketing system is up and running, you can keep it here and then just click on it. And guess what? Your email is already sent. All you have to do is copy and paste it inside Opportunity Launch and send it. and they're going to be able to get this email right. Account, you most likely have a Google account or a Google Docs account. Just look up Google Docs on the web. Let me just, it'll come up to this page here when you look up Google Docs on Google. Right here, this will be the main page. And you're going to have, doc sheets, slides, and forms. So this is absolutely free, ladies and gentlemen. This is no charge to you. If you have a Gmail account, use this at your disposal. You can create some good stuff in here, ladies and gentlemen. These forms, I believe, can also be integrated inside our email marketing system of Opportunity Launch. If you click on Source inside the email marketing system, and as long as these forms are HTML verified, then you may be able to actually send a form, and you can ask questions. Are you interested in joining? And then paste it. And then when they fill out the form and hit the submit button, it'll go right to your email account, ladies and gentlemen. So you can really play with that email marketing system with Opportunity Launch. It's not limited. I mean, it has everything. You can add a ton to it. You can even add templates. You can add a template inside the email marketing system of Opportunity Launch. If you want your email to look professional, look up free templates online, free email templates. And then you get the HTML for that template, and then paste it inside the Opportunity Launch program. Let me give you an example here. Instead of talking about it, I wanted you to see exactly what I mean. Free email, look it up, free email templates, okay? Here's some here, here's one. I clicked on this one. Let's see what this one is. This is the last one I clicked on. Here we go. So this is features, infographic, inspiration, download templates. Let's see here. Here's a template here. It's called Tempo. Okay, I'm just giving you an example. See how this one's built? Not bad, right? Not bad, not too shabby. Well, guess what? Let's test this one. Let's see if we can get the link for this one here. All right, let me close this. View email test, edit email. All right, here's the HTML, ladies and gentlemen. This is what you need right here. HTML. So you click on HTML. Once it's here, you want to select, right-click the button and select all. Well, it won't let me select it all. There we go. Select all, and then you're going to Control Copy, Control C. Now you have the template at your disposal. So when you get to messages and you want to compose one inside of Opportunity Launch, you take that template and you're going to hit this source button right here. You're going to hit this source button. There we go. Now, once you hit the source button, you'll know you hit it because everything else is not clickable. And then you're going to Control V and paste it in there. Once you pasted the template in there, you're going to hit source again. And now here we go. You got a template. Beautiful template, professional, and guided, ladies and gentlemen. Now you can save this template link, by the way, and keep it for future emails to go out. But now what you can do with this, you can name it, you can erase this. Obviously you want to erase this because this is not your stuff. You can put you can put your name or your business. Hello and welcome to my business. Okay, something like that. Now you have a business name. Now, as you can see here, you can change this. You want to change the browser, you can add links. You can all do that right here. You can add a link. You can change the lettering. You can change the pictures. If you want to add more text here, I would do so. Now, these images here with this little picture format, that means there was an image there, but now there's no longer an image. If you want to add an image there, all you have to do is click there and add picture right here, image. And then you're going to be able to add an image there. Let me give you an example on this big one here. I'm going to click on the box. Make sure the boxes has boxes, small boxes around. That means you've selected it. Now you want to add an image there. You're going to click here. First, you're going to find an image. Let me just look at images. HD images. Maybe you have a product that you want to sell that day, and the image you want to use of that product. Let's say you're selling the cats. I don't know. You own a business. You're selling the cats. I'm just giving you an example. You want to view image, and then you get the link, copy it. And it looks like my internet's slowing down. I have all this open. You go back here, you click there, and you want to add that image of the cat. All you have to do is take this out and you're going to paste it. Okay, you're going to paste it 600 by 300 and click OK. And look at it right there. You see how it looks like? The image is showing up. So if you had a product that you want to sell inside the template, you can add it there, ladies and gentlemen. And if you want to add text about it, you can add that in here, ladies and gentlemen. You can just add text there and just talk about the product that you have. You know, then you can add your signature, more pictures. I mean, you can make it really professional, ladies and gentlemen. This is at your disposal. You can do exactly what. If you don't like this template, guess what? There's other free ones online that you can get. But I'm just giving you an example of how you can dress up your email template. Now, back to what I was talking about, Google Sheets, Google Forms, etc. You want to definitely get Google Docs. If you have a list already and you want to share Opportunity Launch with that list you already have, instead of sending it through Gmail, you go to Google Docs Sheets and you want to click on right here where it says add-ons. Okay, if it says add-ons, you may not have this app yet. You have to get it. So to get this app, you click on add-ons and you click on get add-ons. Once you click on get add-ons, you're going to search here for mail merge. That's it. Hit enter. And here it is right here. Yet another mail merge. This is the one that I prefer here. This is one I have. So you want to select this. It'll say free, then download. You select that. Next thing you know, you own it. And it's going to be here. It'll show up where it says here, yet another merge. Now we're going to start an email merge. Now to send these emails to your leads, you have to have a list already. You have to have an email list, ladies and gentlemen. I'm talking about one outside of Opportunity Launch. Okay, remember this is just for people email lists that you have that's outside of Opportunity Launch. Right here I have 200 emails in my list that I'm going to actually add. So you're going to copy the emails. You're going to click on this letter A. That'll highlight the whole section. And then you're going to Control V. And boom, all of the emails are there. There should be 210. So I'm going to go all the way down. And we have 212. That's okay, because I can add up to 400. I'm just giving you an example here. What I'll do is I'll take this first email off. I'm going to copy it and add. You have to add email there in the subject line because you want the computer to know that this is your email list. Okay, so that's what you have to do is add email there. Then I'm going to go to the bottom of the page and add that email that I took and copied and place that down here. I'm going to double click, Control V. Now the email's in. Now we got 213 emails ready to go, ladies and gentlemen. So now you have the app, you have your email list, and you want to send them something about Opportunity Launch. Well, guess what? Remember that draft section of the email that I told you about? You're going to be able to send them any email that's in your draft. That's why you want to save them here, ladies and gentlemen. So here's one that I created. It's called Opportunity Launch, Free Marketing and Phenomenal Platform. Again, free lead system, unlimited capture pages, free tools, email marketing system. Value is what we have. Value is what we're giving everyone in our system. Take a look at these videos to see what you could be missing. So I'm showing them, hey, I'll show you the videos that I'm showing you. You don't even have to sign up for the capture page first. I'm going to give you the content of what we have to offer value now. So before you even fill out the capture page, take a look at what we have to offer. As a matter of fact, it says get plugged into the webinar. It's free. In your back office, go to Team Build, blah, 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 30K. All recorded webinars will be there, bottom of the screen, blah, blah, blah. So I'm letting them know where to get the webinars. And if they decide to upgrade, here's the platform and here's a video of the conversation plan. We're going to have questions or concerns. Call me personally. If you have not yet become a member, click here today. And they click here to take them to my capture page. Here's my name. Here's my phone number. Here's my Skype. Here's a picture of me. Call me. You know, you want to definitely send that out. So what I'm going to do is just X that out. I mean, that may be too many colors for some people, but I just wanted it to stand out other than that plain old black email. You know, that straight old black email which just got the small text. I mean, you can do it that way, but I chose to make it in color, which you can make your emails inside Opportunity Launch because you're going to be able to add color to text. You're going to be able to change the forms of text that you can add in Opportunity Launch, and then you can copy it and paste it in drafts in Gmail and save it here. That's how I created that one in color and different fonts and text. That being said, now you have your email in draft and you want to send it out to your list of 210, maybe you have 100, maybe you have only 50, maybe you have 25. It doesn't matter, ladies and gentlemen. As long as you're getting these emails are going to end up in their inbox. This is what Mail Merge does. It gets their email into their inbox. Now, your list may not be 100% clean. Some of these emails may be fake. Some of these emails may be no longer active. But that's okay. You know that a majority of these emails, they're going to be opened. And it's going to tell you, because this app will tell you who's opening up your email. So when you click on Stop Mail Merge, okay, you already put your list here. You selected the email you want to, you know the email you want to send because you already created it and it's in your drafts. Okay, so now what Email Merge is going to do is going to say, hey, how are we going to send your list? What column do we want to send this email to? So give it a second to load. It's getting a little slow because of the video and everything else. So obviously the recipients column is, remember when I wrote email there, is going to be email. Great, that's what we were going to send it to. So you click save. Okay, now it's going to say, okay, here's my name. You want to add your name. Again, you're building rapport. You want them to know it's that they can reach you, and this is your name. Don't be shy to add your name, ladies and gentlemen. You want them to know it's coming from you. Why? Because it's good content. You're not telling them to buy. In that email I sent, I didn't send them anything to buy, or I tell them that there's an upgraded section if they decide to do so, but they'll go to the second video when they decide to. But the draft emails go here. So now you have to select the email that I had. As you can see, here's all my emails in the draft that I selected. I'm going to select the one that says, with this platform, you will get unlimited leads, get your team educated all for free. Boom. That's the one I want to send. And again, I said you can still send to 400, but I only have 210. And it's right here it says, if you check this box, the emails are going to be tracked. Now, before I send this out, once you load, my computer's a little slow, as you can see, so it might not be able to track it to the end, but we'll see what happens. Once you hit the button, this is going to start sending emails out to their inbox. Right now, it's telling the computer to merge, they're ready to go. Boom, sent, and it starts going down just like that. Now, all the emails are being sent right into their inbox, and guess what, ladies and gentlemen? This program is absolutely free. It's a phenomenal Gmail system, and then you're going to be able to keep track of these emails, ladies and gentlemen, because once you're done, once it sends out to all 210, it may pause or get stuck sometimes. It may not want to go all the way to the end. You just have to exit out. The emails are still being sent, so you don't have to worry about that, ladies and gentlemen. But we'll go, when you go sit right in the top left-hand corner, it says Untitled Spreadsheet. You want to make sure you keep track of who you send it to and when you send it to. So what I normally do on a list this big, because I have a list of like 80,000. So what I do is I put 400 or 210. So today I'm going to put 210 emails and the date that I sent it, because Google Sheets will keep track of the date that you sent that email, and it'll be okay, great. That way you're not spamming nobody, if you get what I'm saying. So now you're going to be able to go to a previous date that you sent emails out and then send it out on that specific day. So if you sent something out 2 months ago, well, guess what? It's time to send another email out to them. That's as simple as that. I'm hoping that this goes right to all the way to the end, because I want you to see, because most likely people are already opening the emails. So sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Again, not everybody's home, but again, this is just building the opportunity to launch my opportunity to launch list. That's all I'm doing with this program. This program is not intended for you to get sales. It's not intended for you to get leads. I'm just sifting. I'm trying to send emails out to my list to get them to come to Opportunity Launch, to take a look at it, to sign up for it, to get the email marketing system and capture pages. That's all I'm doing with this list here. See, it kind of got paused. Hopefully it'll keep going. We'll get back to that in a second. In the meantime, the gentleman I sent that message to, what I do is I like to market to people. Twitter's another way to send to send marketing tips and tricks to people. In my emails, I don't sell. In here, you'll never see some of me, oh, buy this, buy that, buy this. I don't do that. I just give content. Same thing on Facebook. You want to build rapport with people. You want to give them something of value. Well, guess what? When we have the Opportunity Launch blog up and running, guess what you're going to be able to do, ladies and gentlemen? You're going to be able to get that content, and with a click of a button, the way, hopefully we're going to get this, I'm going to say, we're going to try to implement this. It's going to automatically post on your Twitter, your Facebook, your Pinterest, your Digo, Delicious accounts, all these blogging platforms. You're going to be able to send your blog, whatever you post that day, automatically sent to all these social sites with the click of a button. This is what we're going to try to implement with the Opportunity Launch blog. So once you get your blog up and running, you're going to be ecstatic and you're going to be able to share great content. And again, I mean, I don't have a huge following, as you can see. I only have 1,542. It's not a lot, but it grows every single day. I get about between 5 and 10 people every single day following me, and it's all because of the content that I'm sharing, because all they're doing is they're either liking it, favoriting it, or retweeting it. If they're liking it, favoriting it, retweeting it, their members, their people are seeing it, and they're going to stop marketing. I mean, send me a request possibly. All I do is follow them back. Just because your following list is not as big as your follower list doesn't mean anything. Please take your pride, put it in the closet. You don't have nothing to worry about that, ladies and gentlemen. What you need to do, who cares how many followers? You may be following 3,000 people, but only have 1,000 followers. That does not matter, ladies and gentlemen. You still have 1,000 followers. That's what matters. I mean, so what's going to happen is these 1,000 people are going to see their tweets. See these tweets here, ladies and gentlemen? These tweets are people that I'm following. So if they're seeing it, they're going to see you in your list. These 1,000 people, they may retweet it, they may like it. Let me give you another tip. What I like to do is I like to retweet stuff. Like if it's something about marketing or something about email marketing, or even a good quote like religious rituals are used to stimulate your anxiety and ease you in life and conditions. Guess what? Watch this. Favorite it and then retweet it. Just like that. Why? Because it's great content. Don't be afraid to share and like someone else's content. Because it's not yours doesn't mean you can't like it. Take your pride again and tuck it away, because sometimes you have to do things like this. If you're uncomfortable with doing this, do it anyway. Get comfortable with doing it. Stop building. This is another way to build relationships. It's another way to get them to like you and your stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, this is simple as that. Read it. If you like it, share it. Even if it's a link to their website. Even better, you're helping them promote their business, and who cares anyway, because it has nothing to do with what you're selling and what you're doing with your business. If it's totally opposite, start sharing their stuff, start tweeting their stuff. It doesn't hurt. Look at this one, coming soon, nutrition, great. Who doesn't like blueberries and apples and broccoli? I love that stuff. I'm going to retweet it and I'm going to share it. What this is going to do, it's going to go to their website. People are going to see it in my home screen and my notification. I guarantee you these two people are going to either follow me, like me, or tweet me or retweet me, because I've done exactly the same for them, etc. This is how you build relationships online, in Twitter, even Google+. Google+, another method. You see something on here, that's me spamming my webinar on my own page. Here's a capture page I created for puppies, by the way. Who doesn't like dogs? Who doesn't like puppy business? This is fantastic. I mean, you click on it, if you're an upgraded member, you're going to be able to do all kinds of stuff with these capture pages. It's a phenomenal thing. I know we're supposed to be talking about email marketing. I'm just waiting for the list to see if it is going through. Okay, here we go. Okay, so see, all the emails have been sent. 212 emails sent. You can still send 188 recipients today. I click OK. Now, this is our open rate. You're going to be able to watch who opens your email when they do open it. As of right now, we have 0. It's 10 and 11 in the morning, but as the day goes by, you're going to see who has opened your email. And again, this is not 100% clean emails, because you'll know inside your email list, they're going to tell you right here, you're going to get a lot of, what do you call that, missed deliveries. As you can see here, you're going to get some people that are re-emailing you here as well. So just be prepared to receive this stuff. This is nothing. All you have to do is click on it and all unread, and then delete. Simple as that. That's what I do with that. But what counts is the sent emails. As you can see, when you click on sent, it show up in your Google account. Look at 1007, 1008, they're all there, ladies and gentlemen. These emails have been sent, and you have pages and pages and pages of it being sent out. I mean, there's 100, there's another 101, and they just keep being sent out. I mean, this is how you start building your list for absolutely free of charge. If you decide to do so, you can go that route. And then the emails will stop being open as the day goes by, and then you're going to be able to know the percentage of people that actually clicked on your email. It'll tell you the percentage. If 15% or 10% out of this list opens up, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. That's what you need. You need a percentage. If you're getting up hovering around 10 to 15%, That's fantastic. That's what you need. That right there is going to cost at least a lead or two a day. Now you can do this 7 days a week. If you can't afford the $24 one time, that's okay. Use the free one. It's 100 emails sent out every day times 7 days a week. If you have a list that big, mind you, you have to build a list first, and it's the way to get people to your opportunity, whether it be for opportunity launch or whatever program you may have. 100 emails a day times 7 days a week. That's 700 emails times a monthly, 4 weeks in a month. That's 2,800 emails. Now, listen to this part. This is where it gets powerful, ladies and gentlemen. If you teach this to everybody on your team and you are promoting the same exact program, now you have 100 people, let's say you have a list of, I don't know, 25 people upgraded members, and those 25 people are sending out these same emails, just like you. Now you start doing the math, ladies and gentlemen. Now it starts to get really powerful. So now you have 50 people sending out 100 emails for absolutely free, right? That's 5,000 emails a day. Times that by 4 months. Excuse me, by 1 month. That's 4 weeks. That's 20,000 emails a month. Now, we're going to divide that or times that by 10%. I think I'm doing this right. That's 2,000 people. Most likely are going to open up the emails and sign up. 10%. That's just 10%. That's 2,000 people. Now imagine your team, 2,000 people every month joining your business. Very, very powerful, ladies and gentlemen. It may seem simple. It may seem too good to be true, but it's a fact. It's a numbers game. The more emails you send out, especially if you have your whole team plugged in. If your whole team is plugged in and they're on these webinars, they're most likely going to do this. Come out with a plan. Set up a plan. Say, hey, here's what we should do. Next webinar, this is the email we should send out. You know, or let's try 3 or 4 or 5 different emails, and everybody send out those 5 to their list. Let us know who gets the best open rate, what email gets the best open rate. And then, you know, you're going to be able to say, oh, okay, this email got the best open rate. Okay, so next week, everybody on the team should send this email out to their list and see what happens. Collectively, ladies and gentlemen, by yourself, you're not going to grow that big, ladies and gentlemen. By yourself, if you teach these methods, the way to email, how to use these tips and tricks, all this and that to your entire team, and if they're plugged in, you're going to have a phenomenal build on whatever you're building, phenomenal team and whatever you're building. Because again, if it's all about numbers game, ladies and gentlemen. If Sam only had 1 sign up, he's going to be struggling. But as you can see, people are plugging in. People are listening to what he has to offer. You see his earnings rates. We all want to get there, ladies and gentlemen. You're all going to get there in time. But plug your team in, get these tips and tricks, use them. If you don't use them, why you have them? You know, I mean, you got to implement it into your program, into Opportunity Launch. Use the system. I cannot wait for you guys to see the tools once they come up.
Yeah.
And I cannot wait for the blogging system. You're all going to see that. You're going to fall in love, ladies and gentlemen. Just want to let you know, I think I spoke way too long, but I just hope you guys got a good understanding of this. I do apologize, but I mean, hopefully you guys have answered. If you have any questions, if you could shoot them out now, that'd be great.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and.
I got some questions that they already have in the thing, and I had some add-ons for that, but we'll make that part 2 for chapter 2. For you could tune in, same bat time, same bat channel. We're gonna be emailing. We're gonna get this home, like you said. Our team, you guys are a part of my team. I claim you guys, you know, whether you know it or not. But if we all start to master these principles, you know, why do we teach this stuff for free? Why we give it away for free? It's because if you guys and you giving it away to your people, it's a chain reaction. It's like fire, and then all of a sudden we see our overall organizations, not only Opportunity Launch business growing, but our own personal business growing. We're going to cover Reportive, which is a free app to add on to your Gmail. Boomerang is something that you can actually automate your emails to where once you start getting replies back, that you can actually send them, you can post them at the times that you want a response. That gives you that great follow-up. Those are other add-ons that you can get through Google, all for free. Patricia this morning, she wanted to say good morning. Miss Ann was talking about what you add to your subject line. You pretty much covered that. You hit it on the head, Ramon, so we're not going to get into that. When you said the shifting, you're talking about the shifting. This is all we're doing.
Sifting.
Sifting. I'm shifting. You're sifting. Sifting. We're just going through the people, seeing who the people are that take action, that are hungry, as Les Brown says, and we connect and we pour all our energies and all our times helping them create success in their business, and that's all we're doing. It's nothing magical, and like I said, we have those different things that we're going to add next week on the email. We're going to go a little deeper into the email, and Miss June has something that she wanted to share special about what she does for emails. So if Miss June is there, we'll let her come on, Ramon, and then you open it up and do whatever you got to do if that's okay.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. By all means.
Miss June, are you there? Buckingham. She might be trying to get her mic situated and stuff like that.
I can't open my my website anymore.
For real?
It's not open.
Buckingham, are you there? Last call for alcohol. No, last call. Early in the morning. Hey, I was hurting last night. I'm telling you, I got this cold. I was at Walmart at about 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, getting me some of this Alka-Seltzer flu stuff, and got me some lozenges. I'm trying to kill it because the weekend is not gonna hold me down. I got a presentation to do in Tallahassee, so nothing's gonna defeat me getting out here and doing what we gotta do. But Miss Buckingham, if you're there, unloose your mic. If not, we're going to continue on. But we want to have you. I'll reach out to you because I know everybody on this call wants to know the secret sauce that you've discovered, just like what Ramon discovered. And I have some other things that I've discovered since I've been checking out email marketing. So we're going to share that with the team. You can go ahead, Ramon, if whatever you was going to do. You was gonna open up for questions?
I always wanted to open up for questions pretty much, so we can answer. I know they're gonna have questions. So.
All right, so I'm gonna open up for questions. This recording is gonna be long, so you guys that want training and all that stuff, I'm gonna just let it run. If it's 3 hours long, I hope y'all don't fall asleep. Trying to get all this information. Like I said, if you show up, you'll blow up. You don't always have to get it recording. And then the people that get the recordings, they just don't put it to action. So, all right, got your mics open. If you got those in the background, you want to unmute. Stuff.
I don't know. I found one. Hello?
All right.
Yes.
How you doing?
Mom, I told you I have things to do today.
Hey, June.
Yes, I'm here.
All right. So, do you need the screen so you can show us what you was going to show us?
Oh, I just sent you that link for the email extractor that you can use on any site. There's a video at the bottom of the page where you can, tells you how to use it. So you can get network marketing people off of Google, Yahoo, Yahoo.
Like a spray paper.
Yes, and it tells you how to, at the bottom of the site, it has a video on how you can collect emails from the other network marketers.
Is it free?
Yes.
And you know what's so powerful is? I paid $497 for a tool that does that.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah?
Hey, I search out anything that's free.
My brother says the man with the tools rule. So, I got a tool for everything, so does Ramon. I'm echoing for some reason. Nope. Yes, echo. But I was going to tell you guys, we received Facebook notification of one of our people out there. Get rid of the echo. It's bad.
I don't know. For me, Facebook just doesn't seem to work. I've posted in all the groups and everything, and I don't know.
Yeah, Facebook doesn't really work. It's how you work it.
Right.
I mean, it's all about how you work it. After you spend 2 to 3 months with us, you'll have a different tune. We'll get your testimony at the end of the 2 to 3 months. I have so much going on with Facebook, I can't even hardly go nowhere else. I want to get to Google Plus and Twitter and all those, but this is just a honeypot on Facebook. I mean, I can't stop getting enough leads and reactions from it. So we'll just show you how to do it a little different. And
That'd be cool. Hey, any help helps, I guess.
hey, I used to go fish, and I used to see those guys catching fish, and I could never well, I would throw in the same spot and I couldn't catch no fish. But until they taught me the technique that they were using, then I knew why I started catching fish. I was more successful. So that's all we want to do is show you how to throw in the same spots we're throwing, casting, and getting the good results. But I'm gonna get back on topic. This lady sent me this thing. She said, saying Judah, this guy named Judah at a recent Europe event. This is all the way in Europe, guys. This is not U.S. We started in U.S. Now we're in Europe. I asked what was the best way to market online, OneCoin online. So she's asking some guy at this convention, what's the best way to market online her business? He said a few things with Facebook, who you know, and then he stated that a few OneCoiners have started using Opportunity Launch to promote for free. He had a seminar, and he's giving a seminar, and he's telling this lady at the seminar in Europe what they're using. I'm telling you guys, I didn't get with Marcus Brewer just because he was the greatest man on the planet. I seen the vision, and I can understand exactly what he had and what he was teaching was beyond any other thing, because it's the principle of giving and receiving. And everybody else out there is about taking, and monetizing. So this, if you see the little capture page that he showed her, he sent her, he got her email when she registered. He took a note of her email when she registered. She said,
I have done, man, in time past, just told them to look for a steak with a red flag, and that's the
right.
center of the pile. Just dump it, because it can't be there, stuff like that.
That's
I'm
Ray
sure
right
it's
there.
not gonna-
Hold on, let me get Ray.
there's none of that, but if you got
All right, I got it. So he took and sent her a capture page of what he was using, and then she said, "Not sure if you know about this or not. Tutorial video are excellent. Hope it helps the team as it helps mine for lead capture. Best Donna X." This is the same funny picture that Marcus had first sent out to everybody that me and my wife, when we started watching it, we just laughed through the whole thing. But the funny thing about it was he was giving all the true points on how network marketing works, but he did it with comedy. And sometimes, like Ramon was saying, with that little cute puppy picture or comedy or whatever it takes to get them to open up and take a look at what you have. And once they see it, if it has value, they will sense it. So that's just something I wanted to share with you guys this morning. So Ramon, questions? Anybody out there have any questions so we can help you this morning? Everybody got. I know Ramon went fast. I know he went through
I
fast.
know. I'm sorry. I have a bad habit of doing that.
But hey, you broke the hour or two, so we just rolling. So this is. When I open up the lines, I say, hey, you guys, after the call, we're gonna, any questions. I end up getting on the call after the call for about 4 or 5 hours of questions, but then when we give them chance on the call, nobody has any questions. No.
Sam, I have a question.
Okay.
Brenda,
How you
I'm fine. How are you?
man? Sick but
I missed the part where June said something about leads from other marketers.
Oh, she was talking about a scraper where you can actually go into the websites and you can scrape the emails from other marketers. But this is the thing, you got to be able to close. You got to to learn the techniques. Just sending out stuff. If you're just getting started, you need to learn basic 101 hand-to-hand combat with Opportunity Launch. If I was a person just getting into business, I wouldn't try to climb the mountaintop before I learned how to at least climb, a small climb. Those marketers aren't just anybody who's going to just accept stuff. So you're going to have to build relationships and rapport with them, just like I do with all these other marketers. You become friends, you know their family, you know their kids, you are on their Facebook. Just sending them some information is not going to do it, because guess what? Everybody's sending them information. I get so much stuff in my inbox and everything. So we can give you the tools to scrape those people, but your odds of getting them landing the big fish, not happening.
Okay, it'll come.
Yeah,
I
it's not
understand.
happening. You can get the list, but your relationship to that list is where it starts.
Okay,
Yep.
thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Autoresponders, auto posters, all those things. You got to learn the basics, like what we're teaching. And once you get that, you can add that value to bringing it to the masses. But you have to start with the small things first. And the reason why I say that,
Okay.
yeah, no problem. I'm not talking at you, Miss Brenda. I'm putting it in the airways for everybody to catch, kind of like a sermon. Um, um, the thing about it is, when we get in business, we want all the gimmicks and the gadgets, and we never want to learn the basics. And auto posters and responders, those are great things. But like I said, when I see people come to Opportunity Launch and then they never learn the basics and they go back to the same stuff and then they're not getting results, then they wonder why they're not getting results. You never learn the basics. Just like me with typing. I used to go to typing class and I used to, do everything there was to get around having to really learn typing. And to this day, I went from typing in high school, typing in college, and Rosetta Stone and everything, and I still went back to my same old habits. And to this day, I cannot type. And that's the same thing. You have to learn the basics. Even when I play music, I play music, saxophone, clarinet. If you don't learn the basics, after a while, you're just out here making noise. You're not getting everything. You can't read music. You can't do all these other things. And it all starts from the basics. So I implore you guys, or I'm begging you guys to learn these basic training things and then add those other stuff on as you go. So, any other questions anybody has? I hope I didn't scare Miss Brenda off. I'm kind of
No.
Brenda. I just, like I said, if you keep doing what they doing, you're gonna keep getting what they getting. Everybody's doing that. Everybody. Even with email is a whole. Email is great, and see what's happened is social media has came in, and people lost sight. They done lost sight of email. But if they go look at the numbers, emails have a better rate than being on Facebook or Twitter and all that other stuff. Emails. But emails isn't sexy. Email isn't fashionable. It's old school. A lot of that. But the problem is people aren't doing it efficiently and they're not doing it right. And that's what Ramon has presented to us, a way to change those habits and to do it a little bit different and to approach it with your team as a team, and you get better results. Getting your click rate what is it? Open rate, Ramon?
Yeah.
Getting your open rate up. See, I didn't even know nothing about open rate until I met Ramon.
10-50% open rate is very good.
Yep. And then, like I said,
Wow,
with
good.
Boomerang, you're going to add on another added value that we're going to teach with you guys with Gmail. So that's something you guys want to look at. Any other questions out there?
Yes, good morning. This is Ann. Can you hear me?
Hey, Miss Ann.
How are you guys?
Hey, Miss Ann. How you?
Great, thank you.
Good, good. Ramon, you did a great job this morning.
Thank you.
And
Appreciate
I
it.
have a question for you. Can you have less than 100 names on your list for the free merge program?
Yes, you can. You can
Okay.
have as many in there. You can have one in there.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
I mean, the point is to have more than, obviously. You don't want to send out a bunch of email, because the way with Gmail is you have to use BCC in order to send out to a huge list.
Right.
And the Gmail, they have a filter. So if you're sending out emails that look like it's spam, majority of the time they're not going to end up in that person's inbox. With mail merge, it's most likely they're going to be in their inbox because the app sends it at one at a time, and it's a trusted app.
Oh, okay.
So it'll go right into their inbox instead of Gmail filtering it and then going right into their spam folder. That make sense?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
cool.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You will.
Somebody said, is it better to use Google Docs rather than Excel? I mean, Google, for me, and I'll let Ramon answer that. I think Google has so many things, so many different tools and add-ons to it. It makes it so versatile for the marketer to be able to use. That's the reason why I like it. I don't use Excel, being that I'm a Mac user or whatever. I don't use Windows stuff too much. So that's for me. But I don't know, Ramon. What do you think
On what?
on Excel versus Google Docs?
Well, I mean, I have both. I use the Google Docs because Google Docs is easy to use, and I've never used that app in Excel. I'll be honest with you. I think it's only available for Google Docs anyway.
Right.
That app was specially made to be used by Google Docs. Google didn't make it. A person that built the program built it through Google Docs. I mean, it's whoever owns Yetmail Merge. Yetmail Mail Merge is just an app. It's like an app, like an iPhone app. It's the same thing, but Google is used for Google Docs. I hope that makes any sense there, but I prefer Google Sheets because it's free. I don't want to give people. Some people don't own Microsoft Office 2013. I have that, but I don't use it because the majority of the people that I know or that market online use the free stuff. I mean, you want to if because then they're gonna either have to go out and purchase the Excel, which costs money to purchase it from Microsoft. I don't know what the exact amount is, but I mean you can use both. I used Excel before as well, but I used it in a different method. I used it a different way. I used it with Outlook. There's a way you can send emails out if you have an Outlook account as well. The paid Outlook, not the free Outlook. But that also costs money. Yes.
Hi, Ramon. This is Donna.
How are you, Donna?
I'm doing great. Thank you for this presentation. I was unaware of this system for mailing out emails. And also, is that a maximum per day of 400, or is that?
Well, this one here is it's the paid version. I paid $24 and I own it for a year. So for a whole year, I'm going to be able to send 400 emails. The free version is 100 emails.
Yeah, 100.
Okay, so is that per day or is
per
that?
Day.
Per day.
Okay.
Per day.
If I wanted to take out those emails and insert another 400 and then keep going through a list, because I have a large list too.
Okay.
And just to filter it out and get rid of the ones that I know are not good emails, and get my 80,000 list down to a group of maybe a couple of hundred, and see if there are people that want to open and are interested in opening my emails. I just wondered if that was the $24 would let you change out different emails each time you sent an email.
Yeah, you're not stuck to doing a set 400. You could change different 400s. Like Ramon, he has his listed by dates to which one he's already sent, and you go to the next one and the next one.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So
Google Docs with Google Sheets, you're going to be able to track that. Because when you open up your Google Docs account and go to Google Sheets, it's going to be a history because it's automatically saved. Whatever you sent out that day is going to be automatically saved.
Okay.
And so you'll know what day you sent it, how many people you sent it to, and how many people opened it. If you have the open rate open,
Thank you for that. I really appreciate it.
There is free programs out there that verifies emails. There are some free ones.
They can charge a lot of money for that GetResponse and Aweber and all of that. it gives you the ability to do broadcast messages and stuff, but like I'm trying to get rid of my monthly costs and start making some monthly money. You know what I mean? Instead of
I hear you. So this is what I encourage you to do. I encourage you to get those people and start using the email marketing system inside Opportunity Launch. I mean, because it's absolutely free, number one. Number two, if they use the upgraded version, it gets even better. I mean,
Yeah.
that's the goal, is to get, and that list in there, you own it for life. They're not going nowhere.
right.
I mean, it's not, you don't, and then when you want to send a message out, a weekly newsletter perhaps, inside
Right.
Opportunity Lounge, you click one button, check that little box there, it's going to everybody on that list.
Yeah. Just mention to people what I'm learning on these webinars and giving them value to what they can come and learn along with me.
That's it.
I have a tip also as I'm listening, because I've done a little bit of email marketing. I've learned that find use stuff. So, did you know that Google and YouTube are partnered?
Yes.
Yes.
So whenever you put a YouTube video in a Google email, it will show a thumbnail of that at the bottom. So you can play around with the thumbnail on your YouTube to get it enticing for people to open up.
Correct.
It will almost always inbox, because Google likes what Google does, so they're going to make sure that it goes into somebody's inbox instead of their spam box.
Yep.
Throw that out there to everybody.
Thank you for sharing that tip. We appreciate it.
Yep. They had a couple of questions in here. Tammy found a way to track emails and also let me know if they open. Oh, it lets you know if someone opened it. It's called, we'll get it to you. It's called getsidekick.com. A whole bunch.
Yep. That's an app, correct.
Yeah, a whole bunch of stuff. Zena said she couldn't hear what she said was free. She was talking about that scraper. Zena, she was talking about the scraper.
How'd you get in?
Uh-oh. That's Miss Reynolds.
Yeah, because I don't know how. It's a number.
All right. So, Zena, I know you couldn't hear what she said, but we'll get that information to you. Just hit me up, and I'll get the information that you gave for the email marketing. Is there a better? Oh, we already answered that one. You already answered that one. We already got that one. So that's pretty much it, man. On the questions, anybody else has anything? I have you.
Yes, Barry, can you hear me?
See.
Yes.
Okay, I have a question. I wanted to, isn't it possible if we create like more, like another email addresses, and then we can have another 100 or 200 amount of email addresses we have to do the free email merge? For the free email, says you get 100 a day, but if you have more than one email address that you want to send it from, then you can have more, right?
Hey, you know how to work the system. I got 12 different emails, and you can put, and you can go and put them into that other email and point it to it, and yeah, you can do that.
But with that merge, you have, so the merge only allows you to send the 100 a day, right?
Well, the merge is attached. That app is attached to that email. So if you got 4 different emails, you can take your list of 400 and send 100 out on each email, different email.
And it doesn't matter if we use the same. We can use our name with each email, right?
Say again, I didn't hear that.
We can use our own name, like the same name. They don't hinder us from using our own name with each email.
They don't care what name is on the email. It's just Gmail when you set it up.
Okay.
You can put the name up there, but it's going to tell you that the email is what is not different or whatever. The name could be the same, but you want to be able to make distinct different names so you can know which Gmail or which email is what each email.
Right.
You know,
Okay.
like Susan Thomas 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. You
I've
know,
done that for like Craigslist and Backpage advertising and stuff.
yeah. I got different Gmails. I have like 21 Gmails,
Oh wow.
something like that.
Too many to track 'em.
Yeah, and then I teach you how to I teach you how to make 10 different Gmails off of one where they all go into the same location.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You know, yeah, you don't all you need is one email, but you can make, several different variations of that email and it goes from the original email. We're gonna get how they say get funky on this thing real later on down the road. We got so much stuff to share with you guys, so we can't get it all in an hour. So we're gonna answer a couple more questions and we're gonna
Yeah,
shut.
Michael has a question. He sent it to me on text and Facebook because I guess you didn't see it. He
Mhm.
said, I asked a question, but I guess you know, see it says, what is the best way to grab emails from contact lists in Gmail and save them to Doc? Well, the way I do that, I save it in a notepad. A majority of the time, if you got a computer, the computer comes with a special notepad that you can keep, and I actually keep that notepad in my taskbar. And every email I capture or get from somewhere, I copy and I paste it onto my list. I don't care where it comes from. If I've copied that, if I got an email from somewhere or somebody emailed me their actual product or their advertisement, I take that email and I'll post it in my notepad. That's how you start building a list as well that way online. I mean, but eventually you want to get all that whole list and you want them to get them inside the Opportunity Launch Build. So again, I'm just giving you different methods of doing that. That's the reason why I use the mail merge. But I mean, you can start building your list that way.
Yeah, and
Yeah, I use a
I
notepad.
I was gonna get that to him, Michael, but we were still answering a bunch of questions. I apologize. I seen his question like first. So let's see. Is this recorded? Ramon, did a great job. Is it recorded?
Thank you.
Yeah, it is recorded. Now whether it comes out, we're gonna find out, Miss Zena. Uh, Anybody else got anything this morning? I think we'll go about 5 more minutes, and we'll shut it down. It might going once, going twice. Well, I like to thank some of the people. If you're a new person, you're on the call, make sure you get back with the person that invited you here. I'm gonna try to do my due diligence to follow up with those people and you as well, and to show you our opportunity launch. We normally do a presentation, a small mini presentation, just to showing you the value, how you can come into opportunity launch as an upgraded member and work your business, your current business, learn and be able to educate yourself in marketing, but at the same time, add on another stream of income that's working in the background for you. And something that Opportunity Launch does well, we have a compensation plan that really is a show enough showstopper. I mean, I haven't seen anything out there. The only reason why it is as good as it is because it's a hybrid from all the other failed systems that we know why people, fail in whatever type of capacity when they come into network marketing. So Opportunity Launch pretty much eliminates a lot of those different things. The only problem or situation that we had to really think through and solve, we pretty much came up with the answer, and now we're just working to make the funding so we can add that on. And that's a new person when they come in. We want to be able to a new person come in the first couple of weeks, make money instantly, whether they brought anybody in or not. And we pretty much solved that issue. So now we just have to implement it and, like I said, get the funding, the programming. So the future for Opportunity Launch is really, really bright. I'm investing everything that I got, my time, my energy, my passion, my soul, and everything I do into Opportunity Launch. I work other things and I have other things, and I'm always open to other things. So if you guys have something, hey, spam me with it. I don't care. But I just let you know my heart and soul, my passion is with Opportunity Launch. So we're going to continue to teach and preach and reach everybody with this free training and free techniques and free tips because the industry is need it needs it. And I tell people this is not just a business opportunity. It's a movement. It's something that we really trying to do to bring the message to people and to show them success when they come online and to change the failure rate because failure is high here. So, any more questions and we'll let you guys go. Hey, we have good retention, Ramon, because I tell you, when people stay on these lines, I don't know what you're doing to them, but man.
Me, it's we.
Yeah, and then just to let you guys know, we got some other teammates, some superstars. Monday we're gonna have Miss Burdell and Miss Ann is coming. You guys want to reach out to them? I know it's posted everywhere about the Monday trainings, and then Tuesday, Wednesday is basically I'm training on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and whoever my special guests come on to help me get the message out or whatever tips that we're working on. Thursday, Ramon is heading up the shebang, and I'm just totally supporting whatever Thursday. And then Friday, we got some superstar ladies that's going to take it to another level. We got Miss Donna Lee and we got Miss Renita that's on the call. And Friday, me and Renita spent a lot of time yesterday getting webinars set up, getting trained for webinars, showing her how to set up her own webinar. And we want everybody to step up to the next level. We want to have trainings going on by our teammates every day of the week. If we can get 24 hours a day, that'll work too. We just want to massively take over this internet and give value back and bring people into the fold because it's all about us and it's all about what we're doing here at Opportunity Launch. And not just about us, but it's about you also because it wouldn't be no us if it wasn't no you. So that's just all I have. Any more questions out in the field? Because we got about 11 more minutes and I'm shutting her down.
Yes, Sam, I would just like to make a statement here about our webinar that is supposed to be scheduled for Monday. Burdell and I have postponed it, so we will not have a webinar on Monday.
Okay.
So if there's anyone else that would like to take that slot, they are more than welcome to do so.
All right. There you go. The bid is on the table. Anybody want to take Monday? Going once? No. All right. So we're going to leave that up. Somebody's going to get with me after the call and tell me they want to do Monday. Ray Main, Sam, Tammy, Trevon,
No.
Patricia, Denzo, Zena, June, Maxie, Renita, Sherry Wilson, any of you guys, you can step up, and it doesn't have to be, me and Ramon and all the other guys will come on and support you. Just something that you want to focus on and talk about. Get your feet wet, or like Ramon says, get your hands dirty a little bit, and just get out of your comfort zone. Because trust me, I wasn't doing no meetings, no conference calls at least 3 to 4 months ago. Because I was in my own place. I like to be the follower. And then, I watched and saw what the leader was doing. And then after a while, he instilled that in me and I want to instill it in other people. So now if you want Mondays, it is open. Hey, Miss Ann, is this temporary or is this, just for the next week?
Yes, this is temporary.
Okay. So look, guys, it's only temporary, just a little, if you're interested in Monday, just get with me and we'll set it up for Monday for you guys to do that. If not, if ain't nobody else to go, I'll go. I'll do it.
I'll be there. Don't worry about it. I'll be there.
I'll fill in the gap.
You know what we should do? You know what we should do this Monday? I have a topic. We're going to show them Opportunity Launch from the beginning, the review. Show them what it's about, what we can do. Let's do that.
There you go. How it all started. And then
How it all started. That sounds good to me.
Yeah, let's do that.
Opportunity Launch in the early years.
Hey,
Yeah, that sounds good.
Hey, we only got 4 months history. Hey, but like I said, if you guys compound time frames, whatever I did in 4 months, you're doing too. And because now you have people really helping you. You got great leaders coming aboard, and I'm really starting to see those codes and all those things. And Marcus told me something last night. It just totally messed me up. When he first started this system, well, you know what? I'm not gonna I'm gonna wait till the history on Monday.
There you go, Monday. Share it on Monday. Even better.
About that
Yeah,
on Monday.
that's good.
That's right. I'm not gonna give it to you. I'm gonna hold that right there. You know it's gonna be eating me up all weekend. I'm gonna have to tell somebody.
You can private message me, Sam, if you need. If you just got to tell somebody.
Run and tell that. I'll be ready to tell it. But yeah, you guys, like I said, we gonna close this down. It's been wonderful this morning. You even helped me forget about my cold a little bit. I'm about to go hit this NyQuil again and go take my rightful position in the bed. Hey,
that's great, man.
It'll be late this afternoon. If you want some response, you better look at 4 o'clock sometime and after. The Stan Warren is gonna be. I need a. Can't we get like them things? You know how the store when they turn it, they be like out to dinner or out fishing or whatever.
Oh yeah.
I should just push that
Not
on.
disturbed.
I should put that on my Facebook. Do not disturb until 4 o'clock. Because everybody, their issue and what's going on is important, and I know it is. But I try to tell people, and I'm not complaining now. I'm not complaining. But right now, it's me, Marcus, me and Marcus running these thousands of people with every issue, everything that goes on. Just me and Marcus. And then look, let me tell you guys this. I'm gonna go a little bit further. Half the time it ain't Marcus because he's gone somewhere. It's me. So I need help. Help. I need help. And we have capture pages that need approval. I mean, I went in there the other night. It was about 200 of them in there. I was like, whoa. So if you guys want to do some work behind the scenes, see how the mechanics works, and you want to be faithful of a few things, like he always say, and we'll make sure if you're faithful, we'll make sure you'll be straight. You know what I'm saying? Just come in and help us out. We need help because this thing is going to go so far, so big, so fast that you're not going to even know. And you're at the start of this. So we ain't going to even get into that because that's giving y'all history. I'm just dropping little bits and pieces.
Monday.
Stay tuned Monday.
Hey, can I share my screen really quick?
Yeah.
He's busting at the seams. He just got to say something.
I'm trying to tell you, right?
Can't keep no secrets, huh?
My mom said you can't hold water on your stomach.
I just wanted to show you, ladies and gentlemen, the open rate so far. We're at 5 open, which is 2% of the 212 sent out. So this is what I like about this app is that, I mean, I just sent it out not too long ago. So you're gonna be able to, by the end of the day, this should reach about right around 10%, 10-15%. If it gets even higher than that, great. That means you did a phenomenal job with emailing that day. So then you know that email is powerful. Save it in your drafts and use it in the future. Just wanted to let you know that. That's all.
I have suggestions for Ramon. Have him do the job of reviewing emails and then collecting them for all of us to capture a suggested, group of emails to use for people. Because some of us don't write so good.
Yeah, good point there, Donna. So Ramon, all these ad copies, swipe copies, where can we get those at? I mean, why reinvent the wheel if you're starting putting out these great templates every morning and every afternoon? How can do we need to get on your mailing list?
Well, I wouldn't encourage that. I mean, the reason why I wouldn't encourage that, I mean, I'm going to be filled up with a bunch of fake accounts.
Oh, they ain't fake. They real.
Yeah, wait. Time out. Let me finish. What I can do,
if you want to step up, people's going to let you fill it.
You know what I'm going to do? If you're in Pay Diddy Lifestyle Facebook group, I'm going to add a bunch of emails inside the file section.
There you go.
I'll add it there. Inside the Pay Diddy Lifestyle Facebook group.
Let me show you guys. It's the lifestyle. If you guys want to be on the beaches of Florida and hanging out in Charlotte, not worrying about, what's your next paycheck, then you come, look at the Pay Daily Life. I do the commercial.
This actual Facebook group. It's me, myself, Ramon, San Warren, and Moses, and Burdell Warrior. We're all admin in this group, and all we do is it's an open group, so new members can come in, take a look at what we have to offer. Ann and Burdell pretty much welcome everybody in and show them what we have to offer, and they sign up. They can sign up with them. But in the file section, I'll add those emails in there, a bunch of the emails, so you guys can use it.
And that's a section that a lot of network marketers, when I go in people's groups, I go in their file section, because what happens is somebody does some due diligence. I mean, somebody pours their heart out in the file section, and nobody even checks it out. They don't even look. Half of the stuff in Opportunity Launch, if you go to Opportunity Launch Team Build, if you go in that file section, I have so much stuff in there, and they be asking me, how do you get your link when I got a big old video or something in there, editorial, in the back of the file section now, that tells you all this first step stuff. And then they're asking me, that's telling me what kind of person they are. They've been sitting in a group forever. When I sign up for somebody's stuff, I'm pushing buttons, I'm reading everything, and then I ask them, I say, well, have you seen the first 4 videos that's on the first page? No, but they done asked me 500 questions when I could have alleviated to at least 100 questions if they had just watched them 4 videos. So that's why I said, you guys change the way you think, change the way you earn. Think a little bit different. The mind is like a parachute. It only works when it's open. Let it open a little bit.
I like that one.
Right. Right.
I'm gonna steal that.
Right. That's what Steve Harvey said. That's right.
I like that one.
Yeah. My mom used to say sharp stuff to me all the time, and I never knew who said it. I thought she was the originator.
It's okay.
I ain't lying. Okay. All the time I used to say my mama said. I don't know. She must have been reading books like I was doing, because she was spitting stuff to me at a young age, and I just absorbed it, and now I spit it back to people. And spit means I tell people, you guys. I want to get my slang over here. So,
I would like to mention something about the file section in the groups as well. What I'll do occasionally, with me being the admin of my groups, I'll put out a reminder for people to check our file section in our group. If you're an admin of any group, I would encourage you to just throw out a courtesy reminder and let people know that you have valuable information in your file section.
Yeah, you're right. See, I'm not a good admin. That's what my problem is. I need to learn from you.
No, it's all, we're all learning. So.
And also, to make it a little different, trying to be a little different, come up with something that can make you stand out from all the rest, okay? Such as, maybe you may have featured member of the day. You look at the people that may be the most active in your group. You being the admin, you have control over that to select that person for being featured member, and celebrate them and let everybody else know that we need to celebrate Ramon Escalera for being featured member of the day, week, hour, whatever you want to do. You're the admin.
Well, there's definitely 4 of us admin, and I mean it's right. These are great tips and tricks to share. I mean, thanks for sharing that, Ann Moses. We appreciate you.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Thank you.
I mean, leaders do great things. I mean,
Right.
and that's exactly what we all want to be a phenomenal leaders. In your opportunity launch. Again, our main focus is opportunity launch. But I mean, I'm sure you guys can understand that. I mean, the value that you're getting and everything else. I mean, if you're using the system, market the system as well. I mean, it won't hurt to make an additional income.
Yeah. Miss Patricia, are you out there? Miss Reynolds? I see she's muted. I try to unmute you. Miss Patricia?
Train, right after breakfast, get off the train, then get on the bus, down to my job.
Miss
Then
Patricia.
I start taking it down.
Oh, she busy. She wrote some stuff in the questions, but I couldn't really understand what she was asking. So thank you guys for the great webinar. Another great webinar. See, man, you guys.
You guys are awesome.
It's all about the tea. That Ramon guy is just amazing.
Yeah, he needs to really work on his enthusiasm and stuff, though. You know,
Yeah.
the passion, you know, the passionless speeches that he gives.
Sorry.
See, Miss Patricia is teaching over here in the chat, but every time I try to get her, she's talking on the phone. All kinds of stuff in the chat. I want her to tell us about. Hey, Miss Patricia, you there? Yeah. Miss Patricia. Miss Reynolds. Miss Reynolds. Yeah.
3 years? That's all they want for?
Hey, Miss Patricia. Oh, she got work to do. Her kid in the house.
Wow.
Yeah, we'll just leave her working. But she wrote something in the chat, and I just wanted her to June said Facebook her. All right, Ray, what you got going on this morning?
Gotta go mow the yard.
Oh, that's hard work.
Yeah. Somebody got to do it, you know.
Yeah, my wife talked me out of that. She said, "Look, go find somebody."
Bless her heart.
She thought, hey, you know, I said, look, I want to go get one of them big, you know, them big lawnmowers. I just want to. She said, why are you going to spend 4 hours doing that when you can just pay somebody to come through the neighborhood? I said, you know what? You're right, because after a while, it ain't going to be fun no more. It's going to be more like work.
Yep.
And then I ain't going to be faithful to it. Then somebody going to be saying, man, Sam don't never cut his yard.
No, in all honesty, I've got to set up another couple of groups. I've got to put out some videos today, do those. So that's what I'm going to do later on. And amongst that, I've got to bottle up some honey I extracted Monday, and you know, just odds and ends.
Man, where you at?
Send that out.
Where you at? I need to get some of that.
I'm in Northwest Arkansas.
Hey, can't you put that in the mail? I know you can.
I suppose you could if you packed it right.
Well, look, we need to work on that. You know what I'm saying? We need to work on that because I need some good, trusted honey. Some stuff I know is right.
I got it, bro.
Yeah, there you go. See, I need medicinal honey. That's that stuff. That's that stuff right there.
Yep.
They don't know nothing about it. All right. Well, let me stop.
I got to go, guys.